psychology in the US, and also life coaching and the hypnotherapy. I've been in practice for 5 years plus, helping people reprogramming their brains and learning how to think better.
Great. So, why are we here today?
We are here because I feel, and I think you agree, that there is so much information. There is so much confusion.
Absolutely.
About personal development, brain development, consciousness. There's so many information. Spirituality is for someone that is actually right now giving their first steps. Might be a mess.
It's a mess. I have personal experience of this. I had mental health problems a few years back, and I was thinking like many people are now, and among all those things I thought was Reiki and energies and crystal and family constellations and all sorts of things, and it's such a maze. It's so difficult to navigate.
Totally.
And also you are looking out there for things that are inside you.
Exactly, and that's why we are here. Actually, we are here because we have experience. I also have transitioned my own traumas, and first I have first-hand experience with a suicidal case, my own experience in childhood, and since then I've been advanced some personal traumas that I end up finding all sorts of tools, meditation, spirituality, energy practices, many things. The thing is that the conclusion is the same. Nothing is outside. It takes some time to find out. There's so many people trying everything. We want to share that we have found answers.
Yes, we have. I mean, I'm glad you brought up the suicide issue because I have worked 25 years in suicide prevention and intervention, and after all these years working on a strategic level with government, with public health, etc., we have to start thinking about how do we enable people to develop their own tools and strategies so that they are not falling into
Exactly. We were discussing that it's very important that not only we have the information and know what is personal development or taking charge of your life, but actually
CD.
Yeah, but actually, or going to a retreat that will give you a lot of peace of mind for the weekend.
Of course,
that is great to enjoy all those things.
We are not saying it's no. I mean, it's great.
Of course, we agree with all these therapies and all these. They're great.
It's very useful for a lot of people, and the difficulty comes from sustaining the work that you do in the retreat into your everyday life.
Yeah, exactly. It takes years to really integrate all this knowledge into strategies and systems to be implemented in your own life to have the best results and have a fulfilled life. That is the difficult part, actually.
Absolutely. Yeah, because the reason is because repetition. We have to repeat something many times to really integrate it. So if we do a practice on a weekend and then we don't do it again, we don't integrate it. We learn it, we get the benefit from it, but we always have to go back to source because we haven't integrated it into our repertoire of behaviors and strategies.
Exactly, but because the subconscious mind, this is what I help with reprogramming, usually have taken years to have that information, and that is automatically replicated until I have a new program with new instructions that takes years sometimes. And actually I have a conscious mind that filters that is trained to filter that information. So we have to have both things. And many people don't even know what they want in life or the direction that they want to have in life, not to speak about to have a trained mind to be able to direct. So that takes some time, and we know that it has been a process for us to consciously be able to manage to get here. Exactly. And we want to share this with the world. That's why we are so passionate with individuals that are having a hard time right now. They're transitioning through trauma. They're maybe having stress.
I don't share anything with my clients or with you that I haven't tried myself.
Totally,
Because,
totally.
in order to explain to you a tool, I need to be able to know how it works and whether it works, when it doesn't work. Because people use it a couple of times, it doesn't work, and then they give up. And it's very important to understand that as a psychologist or a therapist, that people get bored with using these different tools because they get frustrated because they don't work first time. And the key is, persevere.
Exactly. In order
Repetition.
to repetition, and sometimes it's the simple thing.
And
Structure, strategy, be surrounded by a community that will support, peer support, someone that will understand the path because it has walked the path, right?
Exactly.
It is not that I tell you how to do it, it's that I have done it and I can actually tell you how to do it and I know how to get there.
Exactly.
It is a totally different way. Instead of taking 20 years to advance in your life for that personal development, integrate it in your life, you end up doing it within months.
Yeah, exactly. It's like doing a Spanish omelette, is you need to know the steps and how it works in order to be able to do it. And it's mindset